Hello children, welcome back to computer class. Let us start today's class. We were learning about advanced features of word processor. We studied about subscript, superscript, applying shadow effects, page formatting, working with tabs, setting the margins using two different ways, indenting the text, types of indents, the steps to indent the text, inserting column and column break. We can arrange the text in the newspaper style. To do that, we have to follow these steps. We also learned about inserting column break. In the last video, we learned how to insert a page break and a line break. Page break is used to shift a part of the text to a new page. Move the cursor to the place or the text where we want to insert a page break. Place the cursor at the point where you have to insert a page break. You have to click on breaks drop down list, which is available on the page layout tab and page setup group. You get a drop down list. There you have to choose page option so that you get a page divided or a new page will be entered from the point where you have placed a cursor. Here you can see a page break is inserted. We learned about inserting line break. It is used to shift a part of the text to a new line. A line break can be placed anywhere in the Word document. We have to place the cursor from where we have to break a line. We can press Shift plus Enter key using a keyboard. So a line break will be inserted without breaking a paragraph. Only thing, from the point where you have placed the cursor, the text from that point will move to a new line. Let us learn about few more options in MS Word. We can create professional looking documents in MS Word. We can also make attractive documents in MS Word by using the options which is available in MS Word. Here you can see a picture which shows you by using borders to text, shading to text, and also border to a page. So we can make our document attractive. To do that, we have many options in MS Word. To make a Word document attractive, we can add border and shading effects to a paragraph or to the entire page. We can apply the border and shading even to a paragraph or to entire page. Let us see the steps to apply borders and shading. So whatever the project work we are doing, even the chart papers which we decorate in our class, the rangolis which we draw in front of our house, we use borders. Sometimes we use colors to make it look attractive. In the same way, we can use shading and border effect in MS Word. Let us see the steps to insert or to apply the borders and shading to Word document. This is step 1, in that you have to select the text to which you have to add border. First, let us learn how to add the border to selected text. So select the text to which you have to apply the border. Then you have to click on drop down arrow of the borders and shading button in the paragraph group on the home tab. So here in MS Word you have the ribbon along with different tabs. There you can see the borders and shading button. So you can see a window type picture here. So if you click on the drop down list, you get a drop down list. If you click on the drop down arrow, you get a drop down list. There at last you can see borders and shading. So select the borders and shading option. The borders and shading dialog box appear. When you click on this borders and shading option, you get the borders and shading dialog box. After that, you have to select the desired border style from the style section. Here you can see 3 more tabs are available: page border, shading and border. Now we are applying border to selected text. After selecting the text, you have to click on borders and shading drop down arrow. you get a drop down list. In that you have to choose borders, and here you can see style. You have different styles of border. So you can select the border by using vertical scroll bar. Still you have many borders. You can scroll it down and choose the border, and you have to select that by using the style section. After that you can also select the desired color. So here you can see the color option. If you click on the drop down arrow, again you get more colors in that. You can choose which color of border you require. Style you can change, color also you can change. After that you can select the width of the line or borders. The borders which you are giving, you can make that thinner or thicker. You can make it too darker or light by using the width option. Here you have that width option. So you can click on the drop down arrow. You get a drop down list. You can choose the width, size of that width you require for your border. So whatever the changes you are doing, you can get that here in the preview section. So whatever the changes you will be making here, you can see the preview here itself. If you feel okay, you can apply that. After that you can select the paragraph option from the apply to drop down list. Here you have this paragraph option because we are applying the border to selected text. So you can select that paragraph or to whole page over there, and you can click on OK to apply the border. So in continuation with the shading option, you need to click on shading tab. So in the borders and shading, as I said, we have 3 tabs. There you need to click on shading tab in the borders and shading dialog box. So after selecting the text, you can fill. You can click on fill option. Here you have the fill option, children. So you can click on fill option. There you get the drop down list again. Many colors will be available. You can choose which color you need. Not only the solid fill option, you can also give the pattern fill. So you have different styles of colors you can shade. It is like taking a highlighter and shading that. So it's a background color to the text. So you can do that. Even pattern style also you can give here, and for that pattern style also you can change the color by clicking here. So if you click on the drop down arrow, you get a drop down list. There you can choose which option you require for the text. Here we are applying shading to the selected text. You can fill the solid color you can give. If not, style also you can choose. So whatever the changes you are applying, it will be available in the preview part here. So you can see how it will look to the text when you select these options. So if you feel everything is okay, so if you want to add styles to shadow, choose style and color under the pattern section. After selecting everything, so you can click on OK. So which is available here. So that the borders and shading will be applied to the selected text. In the same way you can apply even to the page also. So both borders and shading you can do that. So to apply a page border, again you have to click on page border option. Children, let us see a video related to applying borders and shading.
Applying borders and shading. To make a Word document attractive, you can add border and shading effects to a paragraph or to the entire page. To do this, follow the given steps. Step 1. Select the text in which you want to add border. Step 2. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Borders and Shading button in the paragraph group on the Home tab. Step 3. Select the Borders and Shading option. The Borders and Shading dialog box appears on the screen. Step 4. Choose the desired border style from the Style section. Step 5. Choose the desired color from the Color section. Step 6. Choose the line width from the Width section. Step 7. Select the paragraph option from the Apply to drop-down list. Step 8. Now click on the Shading tab. Select the shading fill color by clicking the Fill drop-down menu. If you want to add styles to the shadow, choose Style and Color under the Pattern section. Step 9. Click on the OK button.
Children, let's recap what we learned today. we learned about making the document attractive by applying borders and shading effect to selected text. To make a Word document attractive, we can apply border and shading effects to a paragraph or to an entire page. We learned about the steps. In the step 1, we have to select the text to which we have to apply border or shading. So click on the drop down arrow of the borders and shading button in the paragraph group on the Home tab. So if you click on the drop down arrow, you get the drop down list available. In that, the last option, that is borders and shading option, you have to select that. When you click on that option, you get a borders and shading dialog box on the screen. So there you can choose the desired border style from the style section. So choose the desired color for the border from the color section. You can change the width of the border line, that is by clicking on the width section. A drop down list appears, there you can select. So select the paragraph option from the apply to drop down list to apply the changed settings to the paragraph. Now we can click on shading tab to get the shading options. After clicking over there to the selected text, we can give shading. There you can select fill option. You have a drop down arrow to the fill. So if you click on that, you get many colors. You can give a solid fill as a shading to the text. So you can also give pattern fill by selecting style, drop down arrow, and even you can choose the color for the shading. So after selecting everything, if you feel okay, so you can click on OK button. These are the steps to add borders or shading to the selected text in Microsoft Word software. This is your home assignment. I request you to do this in your homework book. Thank you, children.